Welcome to another episode of Let It Dry. My name is Carlos Solano. I go by C. Solano. I'm a local artist down here in South Florida, doing my things, finding my ways, and I welcome you guys to my journey and what I'm doing as an artist. And today, I'm here at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami Gardens, and I'm honored to say that I was able to work once again with the Miami Dolphins through the Thunderous Genius Group, a group that curates projects with different organizations. And shout out to Thunderous Genius for putting me together with the Dolphins again. And I'm super excited to be here again, working with the Dolphins. I was presented an opportunity to use my style to embellish this guitar here. This is about a 13-foot tall guitar. It had someone else's artwork, had Chrome's artwork actually. So shout out to Chrome. It's number one rule in graffiti: when another artist gets up, you shout him out. So shout out to Chrome. So I was given the opportunity to do this guitar for the 18-19 season, and the homie Ill Surge at Thunderous Genius envisioned my work on this guitar, and he pitched it along with some other artists, and the Dolphins decided to go with my style. I got to them with a few designs, a few sketches, and they were super cool with it. And here we are, September 4th, the week before the opening day. Opening day is this Sunday, September the 9th. And I'm excited to get this done for the team. And I can't wait for it to be displayed in the stadium. This stadium, since it's been taken over the Hard Rock, has a new breath to it. Like, it's been remodeled and updated. But one of the coolest things about the Hard Rock Stadium is that, there's some murals in here from like some world-renowned artists, like top-notch, like dudes I look up to, and dudes and dudettes that I inspire to be like, people like Tristan Ethan, London Police. The list, like, I think Shepard Ferry's up in here, Felipe Pantone is in here in the building, and these are caliber of artists that I inspire to be like one day, and hopefully doing projects like this, just one. I'm not gonna say it's a full step, but maybe I just kind of like creaked up a little bit, and but it's just a fucking honor, yo. It is a huge honor to be in the same walls as artists of that caliber. And, I'm hoping some of their energy rubs off of mine and my energy rubs off of them, and the universe just kind of like does their things, and maybe dots get connected in the future. But either way, I'm excited to have done my piece. We pitched the sketchy loose style that I do. This is the style that I do in my sketchbook. This is the style that I just kind of do on the normal and the regular. And this is how I just take notes, it's just my day-to-day kind of line work. And this is inspired off one of the paintings that I have at home. And it was just like elements of hip hop, and I had like this turquoise and pink pattern in the background. And we just kind of like replicated it, converted it to a Miami 305 theme and a Miami Dolphins theme, and we took different elements of the team, their logo, a little bit of their history in Super Bowls, and Miami, like shades and waves and boom boxes and a few little football equipments, and we did a little cool little story here, and it looks fresh, it looks new, it looks has a new breath of fresh air to it. I think I might have splattered a little bit too much on it, but fuck it. It is what it is, yo. But I'm really happy with it, and I'm here at the stadium right now. This piece is actually drying as we do the podcast, so in true fashion, Let It Dry is happening, and I'm blessed. I'm happy. I'm tired. I'm exhausted. My daughter gave me a rough night last night, so I'm like on like 3.5, 4 hours of sleep. But when I do things like this, like, tired doesn't matter. Tired really doesn't matter. This is a labor of love. I'm very blessed to be, commissioned to do work. But, my feet hurt, my back hurt, but it doesn't matter. I look past it. I look, I try to see the end product, and I get excited to just be done, and I can't wait to see what people say about it. I can't wait for the front office to see what they think about it. Hopefully, maybe one of the players see it, or some of the staff members come around in a golf cart as I'm creating it, and they give you that funny look from a distance, and then they swing by and they be like, "Yo, that's cool. I like it," and they cruise off in the golf cart. So far, it's been a good reception so far. My man Serge passed by because he was doing a little project upstairs, and he loved it. He was very happy that his vision was coming to life, and he was like, I knew it was gonna happen, and I knew it was gonna look this way. So shout out to Serge and Thunder's Genius for putting it together, and yeah, man, it's awesome, man. I got to chop it up with Serge for a little bit, and talk about styles, and talk about how he's trying to like redevelop, and I was hoping that he'd hang around a little bit so I could get him on the podcast, since he put it all together, but. This is my open invitation to Serge, man. And if one day you want to get on a podcast, maybe we do a little sketching session or whatever, hit me up, man. I think you and I could have a fun little back and forth and just kind of chop it up about some things. But shout out to you for putting this together. And I had fun doing this. I did run into one frustration, and I always kind of run into something that bothers me or gets a little wonky. And it's the fucking spray paint cans, dog. Dude, I don't know if I'm just late to this thing or if I haven't fucked with it enough. But yo, spray paint cans to me is like, I was struggling making squares. Like the background are all spray paint and a few brush strokes and tonal colors. But it's all spray paint for the most part. And let me tell you, man, making a fucking crispy square is hard as shit with a spray paint can. And I don't know, maybe it's not for me, maybe my hand is not the thing, maybe I definitely need more hours with the spray paint can. And it makes me think about artists that I look at, like Tristan Ethan, like shit he does with a spray paint can. My man, Urban Rubin, like, he did these 2 avocados on a car the other day, and it was like texture and like bumpy, and I was like, with a spray paint can? Like, what the fuck? So I learned today that I got a love-hate relationship with spray paint, and I'll get you one day, spray paint, you motherfucker. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna find the right cap, and I'm gonna cap your ass. And but yeah, squares were rough squares. But luckily, I'm loosey-goosey with my style, and it kind of blends in. It all works together. Once I whipped out the brush, I was like, whew, all right, back at home base. I'm feeling all right. I'm feeling cool. And did my thing. This was about 5 or 6 hours, and hopefully it worked out. Hopefully they like it. Is what I'm saying. And hopefully this leads to new opportunities. Maybe new opportunities for other artists. Maybe Hard Rock and the Dolphins say, hey man, next year we should do a few different guitars with a few different artists. Maybe this leads me to hopefully getting a wall or something. I don't know, man. Something always comes up. The universe does its things where it aligns and it kind of like creates new opportunities. So I did this with an open heart. I did this with nothing but love and compassion for the people involved, for the city, for the team. I am a New Yorker at heart, but let me tell you, man, Miami and South Florida in general, like, you've opened your arms for me as an artist. You've given me a new start. You've helped me. You've been there to allow me to find this style, to find this use of color, to find this approach. And, very inspiring artists out here, very inspiring areas and districts that cater and motivate artists. And I'm ride or die from New York. I'm New York till I die, but Miami, you got a special place in my heart for opening your arms to my talents and allowing me to evolve as an artist in your city and giving me food for my creativity, for my conscience to continue to creative and develop and great relationships with friends and mentors. And it's a blessing. It's a blessing in disguise, man. And well, it's not even a disguise. It's fucking clear as day. And shout out to South Florida and Miami for giving me that. And yeah, onwards and forwards. So this is my piece. I'll be uploading, I'm sure I'll put in some videos of like me doing it as I'm going along. I'll give you guys full pictures back and forth, back and front, and all the detail shots. And I'm just excited to see where this goes and what happens. And yeah, I mean, I'm pretty fucking tired, yo. It's like 1 a.m. I'm still out here. I got work in the morning. I gotta go to work and pretend like I'm not tired. But yeah, it was dope, man. It was dope. It was nothing but smiles, nothing but genuine smiles. And yeah, check off the list. Focus on the other project. I got a show with my homie Lebo and Red Run, King Red down at the Dorissa building in Wynwood for a non-for-profit organization, a dog shelter, a no-kill shelter. So that's coming up. We're still hammering out the details on that one. I got a two-man show or a partial solo show next month at Las Olas at One Door East. Super, super excited about that. All I'm going to say is sensual. Keep that in your mind. Sensual. And yeah, I mean, it's after that is doing something with Santa's Enchanted. Hopefully, we're getting that in the works, and then Art Basel. And I don't know. I kind of suck at Art Basel. I kind of struggle with that event. I'm always in, but not where I would like to be with Basel. So hopefully this year is a little bit different. But a few weeks I'll start dropping emails and texting people and pissing people off. See what happens. And yeah. So listen, I'm tired. I think this thing is dry. I'm gonna clean up some lines real quick, and then I'm gonna give it the bendición and send it on its way, and let the universe do with it what it wants, and nothing. But like I always try to leave everybody with a positive quote, and I guess this time I'll just say, when you do something that you love, you don't feel the pain. When you do something that you love, you don't feel the struggle. You feel it, but your mind and your heart doesn't allow it to exist. And when I pick up a brush, when I pick up a pen, a paper, my being just kind of falls into that. And I encourage people to find that, whether it is, whatever it is that you like to do. If you can do what you love to do through pain, through discomfort, through, uncomfortable conditions, through, whatever the struggle is or the resistance is, if you continue to do what you love through that, then you found something special. So, as always, I wish all of you blessings and positive energy. Till next time. Peace.